Okay, I know I said that I was going to make a video about a dog that doesn't enjoy being shaved, and I believe I found my candidate. Hey there, buddy. You ready to get naked? He's like, okay, alright, let's see what happens. Alright. Can we put this higher? Sorry, guys. I'm sure I've said this before, but I'm certainly no cinematographer. Okay. Can you see him? There we go. That's good. That looks good. Okay. Okay. First, we're going to start with the feeties. Now, I've been grooming him for 2.5 years now. So he's pretty well used to me. He used to fight me like really hard whenever I first started, but no, don't make me. He's gotten used to it, but he still does not enjoy doing this. So let's see. Not that I want him to pitch fit, but sometimes he still does. Now I wanted to say, it's really important in this video that if you're already a groomer, then you already know. But if you're like a parent of a pet parent, and you want to, groom your dog at home, but he like fights you for it, or pitches a fit, or moves around a lot, or tries to bite, or whatever it is. Dogs respond to the level of confidence that you approach them with. They will match your energy. So, I keep looking at the wrong spot, sorry. So, if you're coming at them with like anxious thoughts, and you're like worried that you're going to cut them, or worried that you're going to hurt them, you're essentially projecting onto them and telling them non-verbally with your energy that you're going to cut them. And they're like, holy crap, I don't like that plan. That sounds awful. I'm going to throw a fit. So that's why a lot of the times it's more difficult for parents to groom their own dog that don't have any experience with clippers, or dog handling skills, or any of that. That'll be the number one reason why they get weird about it. So practice makes better, and just deepening your relationship with your dog. That's going to be good. Training, basic training, like just walking around outside, and stopping at the crosswalks, and just listening to you looking to you for feedback and direction, that kind of stuff. It helps strengthen bonding. So, among many other things, lots of other things. The second most important thing, I feel like, is if your dog is, say you're going in to like shave a foot or something, and they're like pulling really hard to get it out of your hand, move to a different area. Like you're working on this foot, move to another foot, or shave a different part of the body for a minute or two, and then come back. And sometimes that helps. Also, you have to pay attention to the anatomy of the dog. Sometimes, like, they have veins and nerve endings and tendons are weirdly wrapped. Like, say if you have like a Shih Tzu, or Shih Tzus are really known for having like a little twist in their legs. And I found that the vibration of the clippers can be painful if it's against I don't want to say hard, but like hard enough against the skin or the leg for them to feel the vibration in their leg. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever been like weed eating and like without gloves, and your hands just feel like they're gonna fall off from like the vibration pain, whatever that's called. I feel like I think of that whenever I'm watching how I bring the clipper down the leg. So I try and just cloud skim it, just gently skim it. If you can shave the dog without even really touching it to the skin, try and do that. Shave by cloud. It takes skill. Don't feel bad. Practice makes better. All right, enough talking. Let's get to the shaving. Give me them feeties. Give me them feeties. I gotta talk a little bit. He doing good. Pep talk helps. Treats. Oh, you can't see them. Keep bribes. Keep bribes. Whatever your dog's money is, keep that. Like if you want to go, if he just like loves him some chicken, get him some little tiny chicken bits, like really tiny, because you don't want them to be too big, or else you're just ruining their daily caloric intake and not really treating, like reward treating. So mind that. But little tiny bits of chicken or little tiny bits of beef or whatever it is your dog's money is, keep that on hand and just reward. Give them praise, tell them they're doing a good job. He's a good boy, look at that. Patiently giving me his little feet. I'm telling you guys, like he used to hate this. He tried to bite me, like he was flailing around, and that was like 2.5 years ago. Let me see. Oh, we did that one already. Here, let's fix that one. I know. No, we gotta do all the feet, sir. I did. I like to let them smell everything that I'm about to touch them with. Maybe that's weird, I don't know, but it seems like it makes them feel better. Dogs' sense of smell is one of their main senses that they rely on. And if they can smell around their area and smell each tool and smell you and smell all the things, they'll feel more comfortable. And that really is the goal, is to get them comfortable enough that they will consensually allow you to groom them. Because that makes the easiest, most pleasant experience. And they're right. For both of us. Yes. I mean, nobody wants to try and shape a fighting dog. It's hard on your hands, hard on your joints. Exacerbates tennis elbow and rotator cuff issues, blah blah blah. Also, another thing, don't over restrain. Only use enough restraint that is helpful, and start with none, and then gradually work your way up to whatever it is that you need, and be willing to change that up in the middle of the groom if you need to. Sometimes some dogs just hate certain parts of the groom, and that's okay, and that's completely normal. Completely normal. I have at least, I don't know, I want to say like 65% of my dogs have like just one thing that they hate. Like they hate having the clipper down their legs, or they hate their nails done, or they don't like a clipper in their face, or whatever it is. And don't feel bad. That's normal. It's totally normal. He's a good boy. You know, buddy? Let me see you, buddy. see your lip licking. I see it. I'm just nervous about it. You don't like it. I see it. That's our good boy. See right here, I'm just barely skimming this down because he does not like it. He does not like it. I know. It's okay. It's okay. Look at this little boy. Okay. That means I clip Bernie Blue. Always have plenty of backup blades. As soon as it sounds, I always say it sounds silvery or rustly sounding. That means it's dry, it needs oiled, and it's probably hot now. So you want to switch that out. And you can't do that if you don't have enough blades. So have like 2 or 3, 4 of them as backups. Have a rubber mat on the ground too in case you throw your blades on the ground. That'll be helpful. Oh, that's a 7. There it is. I knew I had another 5. Can you smell that one? You happy? No. That gets shaped. I know. Let me see. It's okay. It's okay. He's fine. He's a good boy. He's doing just fine. Doing just fine. And a good boy. All right. For the nicest finish, there are, I probably mess up this pronunciation. I think the Glasgow lines. Anyway, there's the lines in which the hair grows. If you like look at the grain of the hair, it goes like kind of like that. And it looks better at the finish if you kind of go in that pattern. And each dog may be different. So you just kind of like really use your eyes and pay attention to that. And move with the grain. Now there are some groomers and some people, you know, there's some groomers who will go backwards against the grain, and you can do that, but I advise not to. It damages the, I want to say, erector pili, the little tiny muscle that raises the hair up. It damages it when you go against the grain. If you want a shorter cut, just switch to a tighter blade and go with the grain. Just gonna tense it out. He will be fine.
Ain't nothing happening to your butt. You're okay. Just in the shave and a bath. I promise you will live. I ain't never lost a dog. I have to go back on a haircut anyway. Let me see this. I see that booty. We're just going to shave it. Nothing bad happening. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. See? I'm going in there. You need a minute. Shoot, that's stinky back there. My. You do need a bath. Stinky boy. Can you turn around, please? Maybe this way. There's our good boy. He's a good boy. He's doing good. He's doing real good. Yes, he did.
Well, I guess he's not really uncooperative. This is really one of my most uncooperative dogs anymore. Like once you've been grooming them for a while and you've established a real good relationship, they usually settle down. Even if they're like naughty the first couple of times, just have faith, be patient, work on building that relationship, bring bribes, do what you gotta do, and most of the time they'll relax. I've even had dogs that are usually good and it's okay, are usually like perfect, and they start acting out, and once I am able to take a minute and self-evaluate, I realize that it's myself that is out of sorts. I am projecting a negative energy or whatever it is, that I'm thinking too hard about all the bills that I have to pay and all the problems that I have at home or whatever it is. You got to be able to check that stuff at the grooming door and really either blank your mind or focus on positive result for the groom. Like, be in the present. That is probably one of the most important things about working with animals. Be in the present. Don't think about your problems. Don't think about all the other stuff. Slow down. I mean, or go fast. If you can quickly groom with a clear mind and you're focused on a positive grooming result for the dog, and everything is going smoothly, then yeah, rock it, like do what you do. But if you find that your dogs are acting chaotic and hectic and all over the place and you can't control them on the table, then self-evaluate, slow down, turn the music down, turn it to something like calm and peaceful. It doesn't play while I'm recording, but I normally have like healing frequency music playing, like 528 hertz or whatever, soft spa music playing in the background, and that helps me. And I've noticed a huge difference in how my dogs behave on the table too, rather than listening to 103.3 or whatever. If you're not from Indiana, just alternative rock or whatever, like whatever it is. I used to listen to techno while I'd be doing it because I'd be like, trying to keep my beat going. But it was too chaotic. It was just too chaotic for the dogs. And I like to have nice grooming experiences, and it was really important to me for them to leave my van happy, or at least as happy and calm, regulated as I could help. It's an angel boy. Okay, now for the little head. Oh, I used a 5 a 5 on the body, 1 leg.
It's his summer dew.
And I'm using a 7 on the head. He ain't no show snatcher. I don't groom show dogs. I groom pets. There's a lot of people who get all up in arms about stuff like that. You just gotta, if the dog is happy and he's clean and the face looks cute and the nails are done, the owner's probably gonna be happy. I know. I know people get upset about trying to make it perfect, and if you bring me a dog that's perfectly behaved with perfect skin and coat, perfect breeding, perfect everything, then I could probably give you a nearly perfect groom. When you're just grooming pets, like just people's regular little pets, their little fat Pekingese that's 16 years old and, you know, probably 10 pounds overweight, you know, with little bow legs and an extra toe, like, don't worry about it. Don't beat yourself up trying to be perfect. Just do the best you can. And don't forget about doing what is best for you too, because that's important. Groomers forget about themselves, or I mean even the pet parent, when they're grooming. Don't beat yourself up. It's a learning process. Practice makes perfect. Better. Practice makes better. I've been trying to correct that in my own thought process.
Okay.
Now, this is just the rough-in. This is not the finish shave. Like, I'm gonna give him a bath, and then get him out, do his nails, and then I'll do the finish haircut, so that it cleans everything up, and then do the scissor work and everything like that. So this is him roughed in, and honestly, for most parents, this is good enough for them. You know, like, or for you, if I'm talking to you directly. If this is good enough, that's fine. Your dog is groomed, and I can tell that you're taking care of him. Even if the haircut doesn't look perfect, I'm not judging it. It's fine. I'm the groomer. I have 24 years of experience. I expect a higher caliber out of me than I do you. So if you give me your home groomed dog and they're not cut and they're happy, good job. If anybody has any questions, just post them underneath the video, or message me, or do whatever. I'll do a different video. I'll focus on different areas. Just let me know. All right. Bye, everybody. Peace, peace, peace.